Scorpio, welcome to your reading. For this reading, I'm using the Enchanted Map Oracle. I'll go ahead and get a card from here, get the theme of the reading, do the baseline, and do the clarifications as well. I hope everybody is doing great. Thank you for being here. So let's see what we have here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Show me Scorpio. One more shuffle. Okay. Come together. Oh. Well, it could be a reconciliation, coming back together. It could also be the beginning of a new relationship here. But I see you coming together with someone. I see a lot of love. We have, I believe that is a stork making a nest on the heart. But let's go ahead and see what this is all about, coming together. You're coming together with someone. I don't know if this is someone from the past or if this is someone new in your life. So let's go ahead and find out more about this. Yes, I totally believe this is you and somebody else coming together in union. Let me give this a good shuffle. That's what I'm feeling. I need to shuffle them really good. I may edit the video at this point because I feel like I need to shuffle a lot. One more. Okay. So let's see what we have here coming together for Scorpio. Show me Scorpio coming together. Strength. High Priestess. And the Seven of Swords. Okay. Well. I was hoping for something better, but okay. There are two ways that I can read this combination here. One way is there could be a very difficult time that you're going through right now in which you are required, Scorpio, to be very strong in order to overcome the situation, and you have to heavily rely on your intuition for this. Now, I also believe that your intuition in this case is very strong and is giving you, let's say, that gut feeling, okay, that something is not right when it comes to this situation. The Seven of Swords is hidden motives. This is a hidden agenda. Excuse me. So in this case, it's almost like your intuition is telling you, heads up, what's going on here. You may not have the answers yet. You may not know what's going on because it's something that is hidden right here. So, like I said, one situation could be that you're going through a difficult time that you have to overcome, and you have to rely heavily on your intuition. Or the other one is that your intuition is just grabbing you by your arms, your shoulders, is very strong at this point because there is something that is hidden. You don't know what it is. You're trying to be cautious about it. But let's see how this goes, okay? I don't really like that Seven of Swords. That is, yes, that is some hidden agenda right here. Show me strength for Scorpio. So I don't know if this is a difficult situation with strength or if it is strong intuition. It could be one or the other. This is the one that I'm questioning. It could go either way, okay? Show me strength for Scorpio. But this combination right here is one interpretation that I'm giving. It's just the strength here. Show me strength for Scorpio. Show me strength. Like I said, I was hoping for something better, but let's see. The cards are feeling a little bit stuck. The way that I'm shuffling, they feel almost like they are getting stuck. So let's see, maybe you're getting that feeling as well in this connection. It's like maybe you want to move forward, but then it's like something is holding you back. Let's see, show me strength for Scorpio. Six of Swords. The Knight of Swords. There is a lot of movement here. And the Eight of Wands. There is a lot of movement. The Six of Swords indicates movement. Okay. The Seven of Swords indicates movement. The Eight of Wands indicates movement. So I believe that you are having a difficult time with strength right here. It requires you to have a lot of, excuse me, it requires you to have a lot of courage, strength, willpower to move on and let go. Okay. The Six of Swords is a mental resignation. We're making peace with something. You're having a hard time doing this. And the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Wands, there may be something that you need to communicate. Let them know about this. You know what? I'm just moving on. I'm letting go of something. I don't know if there is something that you are. There's something right here that I believe. I don't know if it has to do with this situation yet. But there is something, Scorpio, that you need to let go of, but you're having a very hard time moving on from that. You're having a hard time communicating this to someone. You are having a very difficult time. Whenever we see the Eight of Wands, it is also progress. So you're having a hard time making progress, moving on. It's like you know that you have to do it. You know that it's time to let go. You know that it's time to move into calmer waters. But for you, for some reason, this is something that is very difficult. It's very challenging for you to do. So this card right here is asking you to have courage, to have the strength to do it. And not only that, but I believe that your intuition is giving you that knowing, that gut feeling that it's time to let go and just close doors. Okay. Let's see if this tells me more about it. Yes, but it's very, like I said, 3 cards that are indicating movement. And you're having a hard time doing this. It almost feels like you're, like when I was doing the cards and I'm like, they feel a little bit stuck. That's how it feels for you. It's like you feel like you're stuck in this situation. Even though you do know and you understand. With the Six of Swords, this is mentally, logically, you understand that it's time to let go and move on. Okay? Show me strength. I would like to know more about the situation. I would like to know more about it. Like, what is this? You see how the cards are just like not, like they don't want to. You see that? I'm trying to like get them to. They just, I don't know. You see, for me as a tarot reader, I pay attention to everything that is going on in the reading. And I showed you how the cards are just like they are getting stuck, like they're not moving. They're just not being, like they cannot move. Let's see. Let me see if I can do a better shuffling here. But you see, there. If you've been with me on my channel, you know that I can shuffle very easily. You know that. But in this case, the cards are just not, you see, like, Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay. Page of Cups, the Magician, and the Eight of Cups. Okay. Okay, Scorpio. What I'm getting from this combination here, Page of Cups, the Magician, and the Eight of Cups. There is a situation right here that is no longer serving you. And you know this. I mean, you already showed me that you're having a hard time letting go, moving on. But you also do know with the Six of Swords that it's time to let go, right? What I believe right here, what the Magician is suggesting, and the Page of Cups, it may require for you to be a little bit creative and intentional with the Magician. You need to find the ways to get out of the situation. Like I said, it feels to me like you're stuck in the situation, but it is necessary for you to get out of this because this is something that is not serving you anymore. Your feelings are kind of just like not in it anymore. And whenever we see the magician is suggesting that we need to put some effort and we need to take action in our intentions. Just because we are wishing for something, it doesn't mean that it's going to come to us. We need to do something about it, and then it requires for you to be a little bit creative and think a little bit outside the box about the situation. Don't do the things that you have done in the past. Just try to do something different. But in reality, this right here is just not for your benefit anymore. So like I said, I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is a job, a relationship. But whatever it is, it's something that is not, you're not making progress in this anymore. It's really like there is no target. There is no destination when it comes to this. And you already know that it's time to move on. It's just that you are not succeeding at doing so. And that's why the Magician and the Page of Cups is like, okay, maybe we just have to be a little bit more intentional, think outside the box. What can we do? Let's be creative about this and let's stay focused on what we need to do. Let's see what this is all about. Coming together in all of this, they don't really, I don't know what this card is telling me yet, but let's go ahead what the High Priestess has to show us. That was a little bit better, that shuffle. Yeah, much better. Let's see. Show me the High Priestess for Scorpio. Still a little bit stuck, but not as bad as it was before. Show me the High Priestess. We have the Hermit. Oh boy. You know, I'm not surprised to see this, the Fool and the Page of Wands. I'm not surprised at all. I mean, you're Scorpio. The High Priestess and the Hermit. This is a lot of spirituality here. This is a lot of inner voice. This is a lot of connection. If you know what I'm saying, you do know what I'm saying, Scorpio. I believe you are very intuitive. I believe you're very connected. I believe that you know things that most people don't know. This is an inner knowing. This is that inner voice. The Hermit is always that inner light, the wisdom, the knowledge. Not so much the knowledge, but the discernment. Okay. Here, the High Priestess is saying to you, your intuition, your inner light, your wisdom, everything in you. It's time for new chapters. It's time for new beginnings. The Fool, something fresh, something totally out of this situation. The Page of Wands indicates the motivation to do it. You have it in you. You know what it is that you have to do. You're showing me enthusiasm for this. Whenever you think, whenever you feel that it's time to move on and open new doors, your intuition and the Hermit, you get a little bit of excitement and joy. And I mean, the Page of Wands can be, it can just like make you smile. It's like I can see like a little smile on your face whenever you think about new beginnings and new chapters. Okay. All of those three cards, including the Fool, are very spiritual. How is the Fool spiritual? The Fool is very spiritual because he has a lot of faith. He has to trust the unknown. That's what he does. It's like a little child that has to understand that the next step is the next step, and that whatever happens, he is going to be okay. So it requires a lot of faith. And I believe Scorpio, and like I said, I'm not surprised. I know who I'm talking to. That you're very intuitive, you're very connected, you're very spiritual. You are, it's almost like you're an oracle. I wouldn't be surprised if you do things like this. If you're psychic, a tarot reader, if you just like know things, you can almost like foresee things, predict things. But like I said, there is a little bit whenever you think about moving on and like opening new doors and having faith and trusting your intuition, your inner knowing, your wisdom, there is a little bit of excitement in your step, if you know what I'm saying. It makes you feel good. You are totally done with the situation here. I don't know why you're stuck in the situation. I don't know why you're having such a hard time moving on. But like I said, the Magician and the Page of Cups is indicating, they're both indicating, let's think outside the box. Let's be a little bit more creative and see what we can do, because this is not serving me anymore. Okay. So I would like to know what this coming together is all about, because this is coming undone. This is coming undone. This is not coming together. This is coming undone. So show me the High Priestess. There. Oh my God. That shuffle was so much better. Yeah. Show me the High Priestess. Oh yeah. So much better. Show me the High Priestess. I believe that once you get yourself out of the situation, Scorpio, it's almost like a river. Something is going to start flowing in your life. It's almost like you have hit a roadblock right here. And you need to get around it. You have to jump it. You have to get through it. You have to, I don't know what it is that you have to do. You have come to a roadblock right here, and you just have to find out the way to get out of this. But once you get past this roadblock, then it's like things are just kind of like flowing, and I see like serendipity being involved as well. That is a lot of spirituality. The high priestess, the hermit, and the fool. What else do we have here for the high priestess? The Knight of Wands. Look how beautiful that energy, the moon. And the Five of Wands. Okay. Okay, I see here that, okay, let me explain something here. I like to explain the cards as I'm reading them so people can understand and see what I'm seeing. Whenever we see the pages, it doesn't matter if it is the Page of Cups, the Page of Wands, it doesn't matter. Pages are pages. Pages is passive energy. There is no movement, okay? The pages is the opposite of the knights. The knights is about taking action. So what I'm seeing right here, like I said, when I saw the Page of Wands, I almost saw you kind of like the idea of moving on, new chapters, new beginnings, something fresh. It makes me smile. It doesn't matter that you're taking action. It's something that just makes you feel good, right? Right here with the Knight of Wands, I believe, okay, before I get to the Knight of Wands, there are some fears, something in your subconscious mind that you may be aware of this. I believe you are, because you're very intuitive and you're very connected. But there are some things that you need to confront within yourself. The moon indicates the subconscious, and the Five of Wands is confrontations, things that sometimes the Five of Wands, depending on the cards surrounding the Five of Wands, it could be inner conflict, or it could be conflict, competition with somebody else. In this case, I believe that you have some fears that you have to face. There are some fears that you just have to overcome. Maybe some obstacles, some frustrations, something. So right here, what that Knight of Wands is suggesting to me, this is almost like an invitation to take action. This is an invitation just to go down Moon Avenue. This is an invitation, that Knight of Wands, to have the passion, to take action. Don't hesitate. And you know this because the intuition is here telling you this. Don't hesitate to face your own fears. Don't hesitate to confront anything that is holding you back. I already told you there is something here holding you back. I don't know if this is a situation or this is something within yourself. I have the feeling that this is a situation outside of yourself. This right here. Whatever is keeping you stuck is something that is, I believe, is not within you. But even if this is a situation, a person, a circumstance, whatever this is, it doesn't mean that you don't have your own things to deal with. I believe this is something within yourself. It is a fear that is holding you back. It is a fear that is not letting you move on, take, like advance, right? And what I'm saying about this intuition and the Hermit is like, don't be afraid to go down Moon Avenue and face yourself, confront your fears, confront the obstacles, confront anything that is keeping you here in resistance. You have it in you. You have the power to do this. So just wishing for something with the Page of Wands. Oh, that would be nice, a new beginning. That would be nice. Yes, it would be nice. But what are we doing about it? It's time to take action. Even if you have fears, it's time to take action. Even if something within you is holding you back, it's time to take action. Even if you don't know what is out there. The moon is the unknown. And like I said about the fool doesn't know. He has to have faith. He needs to trust. I believe you're going to be okay, Scorpio. You just have to trust yourself. You have to trust the process. And yes, it would be nice for a new beginning. But in order to start that new beginning, you need to take the first steps, okay? Now, I'm very curious about the Seven of Swords. That Seven of Swords, like I said, it seems like there is some type of like hidden agenda. I don't know where this coming together is coming from. I really do not know. I wish it was making more sense. It doesn't make sense. If anything, I just feel that it's time for you to trust the process. To trust it, and there is a situation that is not serving you anymore. It's time to let go. Okay. Show me the Seven of Swords for Scorpio. I haven't seen anybody else in this reading. This has all been about you. I haven't seen, maybe I'll see it here. I haven't seen the Two of Cups, the Lovers, the Three of Pentacles, Four of Wands. I haven't seen anything like that. So I don't know where that coming together is coming from. But let's see. Seven of Swords. Ah, there it is, the Lovers. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I feel that here's judgment. You need to make a call. You need to make a decision. Page of Swords. You don't know what to do. I don't agree with you. You do know what to do. You do know. There is a connection. You already have experience with this connection. Judgment. Judgment indicates that we have to make decisions based on lessons that we have learned or lessons that we still have to learn. Right? Whenever we see judgment is one of those things that, we hear it all the time. We are going to face the same situation over and over and over again until we learn the lesson. And here with the Judgment card, it's almost like, did you learn the lesson? Keep in mind that judgment comes before the world. It comes before the world. So judgment is like, did you learn the lesson? Oh, you did. Okay, so let's go ahead and close chapters right here. That's what it is. If we have not learned the lesson, then guess what? We have to repeat it. And that's why judgment is based on this. We have to make decisions based on lessons that we have learned or lessons that we still have to learn. Just because we still have to learn a lesson, it doesn't mean that it hasn't been offered to us. Some people go through 5th grade 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And I'm not saying they, it's just sometimes it takes a while for us to get something, to understand something. And I believe this is one of those situations for you, Scorpio, because you're showing me here with the Page of Swords. You're saying, I don't know what to do. The Page of Swords is the first one to admit that he doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know. And because he doesn't know, he cannot trust his judgment. And that's why whenever we see the Page of Swords, many people, say that he is a stalker. He is not a stalker. The thing about the Page of Swords is that he doesn't have enough information to make a decision, to trust his own judgment. And that's why the Page of Swords is about observations. It's about learning. It's about knowing what is going on so we can make decisions. So here, what I'm getting, you are saying, I don't know what to do. And I'm like, I disagree, Scorpio. Look how intuitive you are. That's one of the first things that I was like, look at Scorpio. That's you all over the place. Intuition, the Hermit, Fool, like that is so connected. So you have a deeper knowing. You have that inner knowing. Your intuition, your higher self. That is the lantern that you're holding. That is your wisdom. They are showing you the way. They're telling you what to do. Here, the Page of Swords is the mind. I believe that your mind is kind of like wanting to understand something about this. Even though, Scorpio, you're very intuitive and very wise and very knowledgeable and very connected, I also believe that you like to understand things from a logical point of view. And even judgment is very spiritual. Very spiritual. It's about hearing the call. Whenever we see judgment, we see an angel that is blowing the trumpet. And then there are people coming from their graves, coming from their slumber, their sleep, their dead. This is resurrection. And they're rising again. They heard the call. So I know you know what to do. The thing is that this is a very strong connection. This is one of those connections that are there is so much in this connection. And just because it is the lovers, it doesn't mean that it is a good connection. And I believe that is the case. You have to make a decision right here. Maybe come back together with this person. Maybe come back together. Make a call, make a judgment. What am I supposed to do? And you're saying, I don't know. Yes, you do. Yes, you do know. And like I said, somebody here has hidden motives. They're not really showing their cards. And you know that. You understand that. Somebody here, I believe it's your person because it is the lovers, is not really showing their true colors. Let's see what else we have here. I think I see what's going on. You're having a hard time moving on. I believe that you and this person are in separation, perhaps. Maybe. I'm not sure because I didn't see anything to indicate that. And instead of taking the loss and walking away because you already know that this is not good for you, it's one of those situations, I believe, Scorpio, that you cannot let go of them and they cannot let go of you. So it could be, Scorpio, that there are lessons that still have to be learned. They still have to be learned. And you won't be able to move on until you learn that lesson. What else do we have here for the Seven of Swords? Justice. Oh boy. King of Coins. The Star. The King of Coins, I believe what you have to do here, Scorpio, is you need to find pretty much what I believe here. You need to find what is your purpose. Okay. It's something that you need to, I wouldn't say your purpose, absolutely your purpose, but something that is part of your purpose. Finding what are your values and what is important to you. That would be the King of Coins. The King of Coins is only going to invest in those things that are valuable to him, that matter to him. And it doesn't have to be financially. It could also be something that is emotionally valuable to him. I believe that you need to find balance in this. There is something that is not balanced. There is something that is not fair for you in your situation. I'm not talking about your person. This is all about you, Scorpio. And this situation is something that you have to learn. You have to understand what is valuable to you, what is fair to you, what is the right thing to do, what is your call, what is your verdict. Justice is about making decisions that are fair to everyone involved. That's what justice is. It's not only what is fair to me, it's fair to everyone involved. I already know this situation right here. Seven of Swords. Somebody here is trying to be sneaky. They're trying to be, they have a hidden motive, hidden agendas. This person is not being fair. This person is trying to get away with something. Justice, are you going to let them? Because whatever this is, this situation, you are being affected by this. And that's where you have to step up as the King of Coins and be like, listen, hold on. I know what I represent and I know what is valuable to me. Am I going to let this person get away with something? Am I going to let this person take advantage of me? Am I going to let this person take advantage of the situation? It is up to you to balance things, to let them get away with something, or for you to put your foot down and be like, enough is enough. But in order for you to do that, you need to understand what is valuable to you with the King of Coins. You need to understand what matters to you. Your time, your heart, your feelings, yourself. your coin, your what is valuable to you. And don't let this person take advantage of that. You need to be back here with that realignment. In order for you, Scorpio, because right here, I said there is a lesson that you haven't learned. And I know you haven't learned this lesson because of the Page of Swords. If you had showed me here, the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, I would have been like, I love this. Because one of the combinations that I love to see in any reading is, for instance, the Queen of Swords and the High Priestess. The Queen of Swords and the High Priestess, or the King of Swords and the High Priestess, would show me something like there is alignment within you. Your feelings, your emotions, and your mind and your logic are in alignment. So you know what it is that you have to do because they both agree on something. Here, your intuition is saying, Scorpio, what's up? No. We need to let go. We need to move on. New chapters, new beginnings. But here, your mind has not caught up with your feelings, with your intuition. So, in order to bring the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, instead of the Page of Swords. I mean, I like the pages. I'm not against them. But in this case, there is a lesson that you should have learned already. You should have. And you haven't yet. And that is because you haven't yet come to realize what is valuable to you about yourself. What matters to you? What are you standing up for? And that way, once you understand this, what is valuable to the King of Coins, he is not going to let anybody take advantage of that situation. He's not going to let anybody take the lead in anything. And then when that happens, then you will be in realignment with yourself. Like I said, it's not your purpose, but it's part of your purpose. It's to understand your own value and to understand what is important to you. Once you do that, once you understand that, then you would know logically what to do. So I believe that you are considering right here coming together with someone. I have the Lovers, we have Judgment, second chances, second opportunities. And I know you have the answer. You have the answer already because you're very intuitive and you're very connected. But there is a little part of you that is questioning this. And we need to understand something much bigger. And that something much bigger is who you are and what you deserve and what is really important to you. Somebody who's taking advantage of a situation, somebody who's taking advantage of you should not be that important. Okay, so let's go ahead and apply this right here. Let's see what we have here for you from the this reading took me a little bit longer. Lack and doubts. Yes, I see you're having doubts. That Page of Swords right here is not really convinced that he knows what he wants. Okay. This reading took much longer, but you know what? I believe that if there is one person that sees it and it helps them, I don't really care to spend 1 hour in one reading if somebody is getting something from it. What really bothers me is when I put time into a reading and nothing happens. Like nobody sees it or nobody gets it or like is not applicable to anybody. It's like, I feel like I have wasted my time doing readings like that. But as long as somebody gets this and understands the reading and says, this resonates with me and I know what you're saying, you're talking to me, I don't care how much time I spend in one reading. I can spend 3 hours if it gets to click with someone, even if it is one person. That's all. That's all I need. Okay, let's see what we have here for Scorpio. Okay. Truth expression. Okay. You already have the answers. You already have the answers. And I said to you, you're having a hard time right here, either moving on or communicating with someone and telling them how you feel. It takes courage. I already told you the reading. You know what is going on here. But above anything, I believe what you need to be aware of, the truth that you need to be aware of, is to understand your values. And also, we need to upgrade this Page of Swords. We need to upgrade it to a Queen of Swords or a King of Swords. Even the Ace of Swords. This is too small. This is too little. And I believe, Scorpio, that you know better than this. You know better. So that is your truth. The Ace of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Do you have that in your chart? Does your person have any Earth in their chart? It can also speak about being grounded. Wow, how many cards? Okay. We also have the Sun, strength, empowerment. Maybe with this strength right here, Leo season, you are going to... I'm also getting that you could also have Leo in your North Node. That courage, it could be part of your North Node with the star. Okay. If you have Leo in your chart, use it. Because Leo is about courage, strength, vitality. If used in the right way. Okay. And there is empowerment in strength. And the fact that we have strength, the Sun, strength again here, I believe Leo season would be very empowering to you. Limitations and fears. Yes. That moon energy that I saw here, and I said there is some inner conflict that you have to deal with. That is that limitation that you have. And I said you need to take action here. So that is those limitations. Forgiveness and apology. Seven of Swords. Is it real? Is that forgiveness authentic? You're saying, I don't know. I don't know. Your intuition is telling you something. I believe that apology is attached to that Seven of Swords. Messages and dreams. No kidding. No kidding. Messages and dreams. It could be the message of this tarot reading. It could also be you're having dreams about this. And maybe this message right here is just a confirmation. You already know. The Scorpio that I'm talking to already has the answers. already has the answers. If you don't have the answers, this is not your reading. So whatever it is that I'm saying right here, you're like, I knew that. I knew that. Yep. Yep. That's me. I knew that. And we have avoidance and stalemate. That avoidance could also be that Seven of Swords. Yeah, like I said, somebody here has hidden motives. They don't want to. It's like they're wearing a mask. Look at that woman. She's got her hair on her face. What is she hiding? Avoidance. So I wish I had better news, Scorpio, but it is what it is. I'm just giving you what the cards are giving me. And like I said, this reading is for the Scorpio who has the answers already. I'm just giving you a confirmation of what you already know. That's all. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this reading, I hope it helps. If it resonates, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next reading. Scorpio, take care. Bye-bye.